Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. This is the project I was talking about earlier, where I wanted the ribbon. I used it on the tags, and I looped some on the rings. This little album is made out of standard letter-sized envelopes, and the covers are chipboard. And I used some of the paper that I used to make Molly Tigger's bag. And I don't have the name of the paper pad, but it's a paper pad I've had for a little while. I don't know. I don't want to say. I think it's the Mosaics, but I'm not sure. On the cover, I've used like about 8 different patterns of paper in here out of the paper pack, but I tried to pick all of the ones that had like the red orange aquamarine kind of color on a green. You'll see. On the front, this is actually just some orange cardstock that I had in my stash that kind of matched the orange in the paper, and I created these flowers. All of the flowers I made, and then made these here. They're just some of the paper, I tried to glue it onto white, just plain cardstock to firm them up, because that paper is so thin, and it kind of came apart here and there, but I think that makes it look even neater, like the flower has a double layer of petals. So I've made the flowers. The centers are the pearls from the pearl strand I got from Saw Crafters. And what I did is I just cut an individual one off for the flowers. I've got little things that I've stamped out from my stamps. I went through my stamps and tried to find everything kind of nature related and used it in here. And this one says "Enjoy the Gifts of Nature," and that's the title of the album. And it's got some lace that I got out of the dollar bin at Joann's. Saw Crafters pearls, like I said. And then we're going to open the cover. And this side I've got a stamp. This was a dollar bin stamp at Michael's. And I left a spot here for a picture. And left a spot here for a picture. And this one says "Grow Where You Are Planted." And that one was from Michael's dollar bin as well. And then there's a tag that's got the print that I used on the cover, and then the dots. And then this one says "You Are My Sunshine," and that's from the dollar bin at Michael's as well. And then this page I've added some of the lace I used on the front and some of the pearls strand that I got from Saw Crafters again. And I left a place for a larger picture here. Oh, excuse my hand. And then there's a tag there. Another dollar bin stamp I got at Michael's. Another place for a small photo. A little bit larger photo. And then this little bird stamp was one of the little Studio G stamps. And I don't know if I got it at Joann's or Michael's. But it's one of the little clear stamps. I just love that little bird. I think it's so cute. And then this tag looks like a ledger page. And then the other side of it. So the tags, all they are is just the tags with a sheet of the paper, so a larger photo can be put on all of the tags. I left a journaling spot here. More journaling spots could be added if it was wanted, but I just put a few here and there for just a few odd notes, like the date and where they were pictures were taken or whatever. For whoever gets this, they can decide what they're going to put in there. And then a little picture can go there, or maybe a little memento or something. Again, I pulled some of the lace that I used on the cover and some of the strand here. I did that on every other page. And then this dot position here. Another tag. And there's the little bird again. And this time I had a Martha Stewart frame stamp, and I stamped the frame and then I stamped the little bird inside the frame, and it gives it a different look than the bird that was a couple page back, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I love this paper here. And then I've got a place for a little bit bigger picture, and then a stamp, and this was actually I don't know if this was a Studio G or not, but the flower and the leaves, they're all separate. It's not together. You can use just the flower or just a leaf or whatever. And so I just put the little leaves on either side of the flower when I stamped it onto my my acrylic block. And then I got another tag here. And then this was a clear stamp, and I think it's a Studio G. It feels like there's glue right there. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what that is. I will look at that in a minute. Place for a photo, and then another of the lace and some pearl trim, and another tag, and another journal spot. They're easier to put back in if you've got both hands available. And then in the back I did this, and it says Made with Love by Becky McCauley, Aunt Beck's Creations, on 7/10/13. And I made some flowers for here as well. I didn't do a lot with flowers on the pages because I didn't want it to become so bulky it wouldn't close. So, and then it just, on the back it's just the paper, so it'll lay flat on the counter or table or shelf or whatever. But that is a little mini that I made for a friend, and I hope that she will like it. And that is all I have to share for today. Don't really have anything else in the works except those cards, but I may make a couple more things to go along in this package here, maybe some flowers or something. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.